Okay, it started. I do have Carla's, and she did put two ideas together.
Cool.
Let me see. So I have hers already. Um, let me read hers really quick. So her first one was a friend's connections, and it said, show a friend's reunion who are having fun dancing to music that's playing in Spotify. A group of friends driving a car and listening to their playlist. This allows them to create memories together. Final scene, friends at school listening to music, and have one of them speak to the camera about how Spotify helps them create memories that will stay with them forever. I thought that was pretty cute. It was good.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good idea.
The one that I thought of was something like, for what I use Spotify for, in the sense of like showing maybe like a bunch of like stressful situations, or like you getting annoyed or something, and then like out of a sudden you like pop out your phone and put your headphones on, and then like you drift away. And so it's kind of like get away from it anywhere, or something like that. That would be like, I will describe it further, but that's kind of like my idea, is like it's your get away from, and from like stressful situations anytime that you can just plug in and plug out of the world.
Yeah, I like that idea. I also was thinking kind of similar with Carla, maybe like showing like a road trip, how like you utilize having Spotify, like driving down for like a road trip you're taking, or just going to, even if you're going just for a quick like drive with your husband or with your friends. I think like using Spotify to show how like it makes the trip faster, and like how excited you are by listening to all the songs that you want to listen to, instead of having the radio where it plays whatever they have on the playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Was there like any catchy phrase or anything that you would put with that? Or like what would be your closing scene?
What would my closing scene be?
Because I think like we have to have, I think like one of the ideas of the message is to have like either like that catchy phrase that all the companies have, like that big idea, or like a thing. Like hers is like creating memories together. Mine would be like getting away from stressful situations in like a catchy way.
Well,
I
you
know it
think
makes you think
that.
about it.
Yeah, while she thinks about it, I kind of have, I'm just thinking about it as you guys were saying things. It could be, we could do something like any kind of situation is like a good situation for Spotify. So as you were talking about getting away, you can there could be like a scene where someone needs to get away, or someone's working out, or a road trip, just kind of combining all those together. Like use Spotify in any situation, kind of a thing, but maybe a catchier phrase. But
I did think of something. Maybe you can say with this one we're using for road trip. Maybe we can say it's about the journey, not about the destination.
Yeah, that's good.
oh, that's really good.
A lot of people use that phrase for so many things, so that would be a good
It's
like
catchy.
connector to that.
I know one thing that I thought, like, just thought of, was when I listen to music, sometimes it allows me to like step out of reality and almost like live a different situation, or like I'm in a different life. So I kind of like, I guess the phrase though, that would just be like escape reality or something. Just for a while, like escaping all the negativity and the hardship, and just being able to dream a little bit through listening to music.
Yeah, like dream anywhere with Spotify or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I like that.
I like that too. I wonder how many we have to have. I read that we were gonna like have a discussion and put all of our thoughts in, but I don't think it had like a minimum. I think we just have to. There were 10 ideas for the Holland America line, so I guess I'll try to do 10. We have at least 5 or 6 from Carla's and the ones that we talked. So
Yeah.
I think the main thing is that like one of our sections is creating 2 ads, and there's a lot of different options to how to create the ads. So I think it's just taking ideas from this discussion to make actual ads. So I think that's the main purpose of this.
cool. Okay, well that's good to know then. That
Mhm.
way we don't. This project is so long.
Yeah.
It's long.
I just cannot believe how long it is. So, since Joe is completely out and we had assigned that part to Guillermo, we had put him or Joe, so everything is still assigned. We're not missing any parts that need people, right?
I
No,
don't
it
think
was
so.
Trayson or Joe, and then Trayson said yes, that he was going to do that part, and then Joe just sort of dropped out.
And-
So
Okay, so we're good.
that
I
part
think we're good.
Okay.
does everything.
Okay. Do you want to read your section too, since we haven't had anybody else join in?
Yeah. So basically, the first part is name of participants, which I'll pretty easy. There's only 4 of us here now, if I can count. I think there's 4. Yeah, and the client, which is name of the business of Spotify, and then what is being promoted. Do we have any particular thing that we're promoting besides just the Spotify as a whole, like music?
Is it asking like what Spotify promotes, like what the product is?
Yeah, it says what is being promoted, meaning I think it's asking like, are we promoting any like type of deal that Spotify's we want to have for Spotify, or is it just Spotify as a whole music software company? I guess would be just like as a whole, because we haven't talked
Yeah.
about different deals, right? We haven't.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I think we could break it down, but it might limit the amount of like material we have. So I think keeping it as a whole would probably be good.
So yeah. So basically, Spotify on that question. The overall promotional objective, that would be just like, I think it would be just making sure like we know who is using it, why are they using it, why they're not using it, and all that, right? Do you guys have anything to add on that?
Certainly.
No, I think that covers it. Just getting people to use it and knowing why they want to use it. Yeah, I think you covered that.
Yep. And then we've talked about the positioning statement since project 1.
Mhm.
That should be pretty easy to cover. Our target customers, have they changed from what we had? I don't think so, right? Because we had students, I think. I mean, I think it was students, people who work out, and some other things, right?
Yeah,
That was the previous project.
that sounds right.
Yeah.
Which I think are good because there's like the promotional code for students, and lots of people work out, use it, and
Yeah.
workspace kind of. So
Mhm. And then there was a few questions here that what do we want them to think about the cost? I think it's since we know who the target customer are, what do we want them to think about the product or service after they see this advertising? So after they see your guys' ads, what do we want them to think about the product?
I think innovative, easy,
Easy.
and that meets all of their needs.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw this word out there, but like hip. Like you don't want to use a company that you're like, this blows. This looks like 1995 Windows. Like you want to look at something like, oh, this app is so cool. Look at this. Like you want something that, at least I think the target customers is like students, but like when I was doing like in depth in the beginning, Spotify's actual customers, like from their own like product or whatever, is from like 18 to 40. They don't market for people over 40 because the majority is students and millennial age and just barely over like millennial age, because millennials are the first year of millennials are now 35, so they market up until 40 but not above, so it's 18 to 40 students and
Basically, yeah.
whatever else we had.
And then anything you guys want to add on it? I don't think so.
I think just something like light and fun. Kind of just get away from the hardships of things. Just
Yeah.
going along with everything else.
Thank you. And then what do we want them to do after they see this advertising? Purchase it or like subscribe, download
Yeah,
all these things.
download the app, go to the website, sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Call to action.
Hmm.
And then what tone should the creative have? So I guess
What?
what tone? Like,
Oh, what tone
yeah, I guess.
should the creative have? Is that what it said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
think
don't
we all
understand.
kind of threw out words like you said, like light, and you said hip, so maybe something along the line of that.
Yeah. So maybe like fun,
Yeah, fun is a good word.
enjoyable,
Hmm.
easy too. I guess we could use
Easy.
Hmm.
that. Well, that was all the questions that they were part of this creative brief.
Cool.
Do you guys know if I'm supposed to submit it just like answers of the questions, so like paragraphs for each answers, or do I do just like like a big segment on the assignment?
It doesn't look like it specifies. You could probably do either, whatever you think looks
Yeah.
better, I would think.
Yeah.
I'm not submitting my part either, right? I'm just submitting it to you, Marin, right? I don't think I'm turning it in.
There's a due date on Saturday for this one, I think.
Yeah, I think this
Oh.
one's supposed to be turned
Okay.
in.
I think you may just like type it into a like the notes into a document and then submit the document, I think.
Okay. I thought we talked about that, but I'll be honest, I'm confusing so many projects that I have going on right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm checking with you guys because I know you guys have your stuff straight. So
Yeah, you guys can also just put all your information on the Google Doc that I sent out. And then I'll
Oh.
put it together at the end as well. But I think this one the number 3, I think, is supposed to be turned in.
okay.
Yeah.
And in the project as well.
And the next week, the one that Guillermo is supposed to do is supposed to be
Turned in as
turned in
well.
next week. So we need
That's
like-
why we did it on Monday, right? To
Yeah.
discuss Guillermo's. I can't say that name.
So I'll probably be prepared to like lead that discussion in case Guillermo doesn't show up.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean I need to prepare this stuff like tonight, no later than tomorrow. So if they email me their answers, and I'll include it. If not, it'll just be us and Carla.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you get emails from everyone?
I did, and I invited everybody.
Interesting.
I included everybody, and then I replied it all and included the link too.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I felt like I sent it like 500 times.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
no, you're good. You did what you could.
What else?
Um,
I did, Maren, I did want to ask you, since you guys looks like you have everything together, and I definitely don't. Do I need to submit this? Do I have to have it ready by the end? I don't have to have it ready by the end of the week, right?
No.
We don't submit this until the
The
very
final
end,
project.
your portion. So
Yeah, you're good.
Because I'm going to Disney World for the first time, and I'm gonna be there for like the whole weekend. So
Okay. No, you're good.
I don't think I'll grab my laptop when I go.
No worries. Yeah, I just need it by the end of
next week.
next week probably, so I can start putting it all together.
Oh yeah, I'll probably have it done for the beginning of the week, but just wanted making sure.
Cool.
awesome. All right, I'll work on it, guys. I'll have it submitted. I'm going to submit it tomorrow night. I won't have time Saturday, so I'll be done tomorrow night. And then
I'll send out another like recap of what we talked about tonight, and if they have any more ideas to send to you,
perfect.
like
Yeah,
page points.
perfect. If they can send it to me by like 5 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to
Okay.
turn it in right after I'm done with work. And then do I need to send you a copy as well or no?
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Just in case? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll email you directly.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Yep. Have a good night, you guys.
Bye.